Hey everybody, welcome to the SpeedSouls Scholar of the First Sin Bingo Tournament. I'm Luth, I'm here with Lichban, and we're going to be on
Hello.
commentary for this race between Stennis and Nick Style. Um, we can reveal the board here and we can start to talk about how this looks.
Yeah, so we're looking at the losers round here. So both people on their last chances. If either gets eliminated, they're out for the tourney.
The title
And
needs to be
so
updated. We're on losers round two, but yes, we are on the loser bracket. So what do you think of this board, Lich? How you feeling about this one?
I think pretty good board, pretty good board. Might be
A
hard to play though.
lot of restrictions, and some really mean restrictions. Don't pop any souls and don't use a silver cat ring are two of my least favorite restrictions to get. Period. I'm a big
Yeah,
fan
you
of
can easily mess up with that.
I'm a big fan of early rotten, and don't use a silver cat ring puts a really quick stop to early rotten.
Getting 27 vigor early is not really what you want because that's what you need to go down the pit without the silver cat ring or the butterfly set, which is usually even more expensive. And then we also have kind of difficult squares like Killer Lord and Covenant of Champions and Bronze Brotherhood, Brotherhood of Blood, sorry, wrong game. That's Chariot. And Chariot, generally speaking, pretty hard boss in this.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know how to fight Chariot without urine. I'm bad at it. I with a
Nobody does, Luke, don't worry.
with a plus 10 weapon and urine, Chariot isn't so bad. With like a
Uh-huh.
you end up with a plus 5 and 6 alluring skulls, Chariot's a nightmare.
Yeah, you go in like full casual mode, kill everything on the way, kill the casters, wait for an extra round maybe to make sure everything died.
Oh, we're going back to 2015. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Casual playthrough time. There's a couple of DLC squares. I don't think we'll see DLC on this board, but it will lock out some lines. Like Puzzling Stone Sword comes out of the DLC. You can get a Dragon Charm and a Poison Bite Ring in the DLC as well, but I don't think there's enough there to lure anybody in.
Yeah, Dragon Charm and Poison Might Ring, pretty versatile ones. There are actually three locations, I think, each to get those.
I mean, definitely there's multiple spots to get Dragon Charms,
Yeah,
and
there's in Earthen Peak after Nashkan and DLC,
Poison Bite Ring. You can just buy that from Cromwell if you're going Seldora.
which this board does look like you might want to do that because a lot of Zeldora ones, Nashka, Freya, Staff of Wisdom,
Yeah, there's a lot of Seldora here. Yeah, obviously Freya. There's Poison Bite Ring. Um, you know, there's if you're gonna go the route of getting Estus Flask +4, you're gonna head out to Seldora for a Sublime Bone Dust.
but I don't think it's completely out of the question to go to Gilligan, for example. You obviously wouldn't go to Shaded Woods or to Zeldora in that case, but there are enough things that would justify it.
I could see a route that goes to Earthen Peak, definitely. You have completing the first two steps of Pate's quest line, moving Creighton to the Shaded Woods. Those are both going to be things that require you to go down that route into Huntsman's Copse or into Earthen Peak for Pate, obviously. Um, I don't know that there's enough there to complete the board, but there's definitely enough there to justify going that way if you want to finish out with, some gutter rotten type stuff.
Yeah, one of the bigger struggles for that I feel like would be the plus 10 weapon because row 5 would look really good for that, and also the top left, bottom right diagonal. Always really good, even though the requirements with don't pop any salt and no catering can be rough, but it's really fast.
Yes. Yeah, starting off with two squares completed by going that top left, bottom right is pretty strong. And the fact that two of the other ones, Stone Ring and Ladle, basically come from the same place makes that a really, really good line. And upgrading a weapon to plus 10, if you're going Seldora, is very, very easy.
Yeah, what do you think they would go for to get a +10 if they were to not go to Tildora?
Uh, it gets hard to get enough chunks and a slab. Like I can't remember where you would get another slab. I guess you would get it from you would get chunks on Harvest Valley and Earthen Peak and try to find enough chunks and get the slab from Macduff maybe.
That's one option. What I was thinking was you do what we call the Ensk start, which is
Yeah.
to kill Pursuer, then bone back, burn the Ascetic, and that way you get 3 chunks in the
Yeah.
chest below the Ballista room, so you got 3 down already.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think where do you get more chunks. There's two in the poison in Harvest Valley. And
Hey
Harvest.
guys.
hey guys, how's it going?
Hey guys.
So
Uh,
what are you thinking about the board?
I don't think it's terrible, but I'm really not sure my plan is going to work out in terms of souls and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I get the
So
feeling I
that's the
know what
sketchy
one of
part.
your squares is.
Yep, I think you do.
Hey Gandrake, thanks for the raid of 10. Stennis, can you update the title? Because I believe we're in losers round 2.
Oh, right, yes. Let me do that real quick.
What are you thinking, Nick, about your route?
Um, so I know that there's a lot of lines that are like there are a lot of good lines, more than four for sure. And I try to pick the lines that make most sense. But there was no way to have like an optimal board, in my opinion. So you ended up like uh you get like a really quick like 3 lines, like every 3 lines that are like close together, but your 4 line will have like something way far from what you played the entire bingo. So you will lose time for one square no matter what you do. So I try to pick the line that makes that in my opinion made the most sense. But I'm not confident at all. I feel like I'm missing something in this one, but I'll be
Yeah,
playing
I
better.
think it was pretty rough. I will see what you do when we get to it, but yeah,
Yeah,
I did have to replan a bit, like midway through, and do something else.
yeah,
So
We definitely found multiple options here, so don't drive yourself too crazy about it. There are certainly good ways, lots of them.
yeah,
yep. But yeah, I think I'm ready to go. Oh
me
yeah, by the
too.
Awesome.
way, I don't think did the stream show the board?
It does.
Okay,
Yep.
can you just interact to
I
reveal?
think you still
Oh,
gotta
it's
switch
frozen
to
on my end.
blue.
Never mind, my bad.
Nick needs to be blue. Yeah. You're still
Oh,
red on Bingo
wait
Sync,
a minute.
Nick.
Being can I be dark blue? Yes, I can, right?
Yeah, there's a
Cool.
navy. You
Yeah,
can
as
drop it
long
down and
as
go
it's a
navy.
blue shade.
Yeah.
Is it,
Uh,
yeah,
uh,
Nick's sticking with his branding. I appreciate it.
yeah.
Nick, you also have to mute Discord on your stream so I can turn on your volume.
Yeah.
We'll
When
move him
I'm
to,
not
so
in
I
the
guess
channel,
that's, yeah, we'll move him to
Oh
another
yeah,
channel,
he'll be on his
so.
own channel. Yeah, okay. That works.
So Stennis needs to go to new game. Make sure you guys have a character
Yep.
slot.
Yeah, make sure
yep,
you don't
I'm
have to
pretty
delete a
sure I do
character.
not.
yep.
And hopefully my controller will start working soon. There we go.
Roller issues don't have that with keyboard. Shout out to Jeff.
Right. Okay.
Okay,
Ready
if
as
you
I'm
guys
gonna
are
be, I
ready,
think.
you guys
Yes.
both feel
Yep.
like you're ready? All right. Let's count it down.
Yeah.
Let's start in 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck, guys.
Good luck.
Good
Thanks.
luck, Nick.
Good luck, Stennis.
Make sure you jump up channels, guys.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll.
Nick's already gone. Perfect. Okay.
So
All
we were
right.
talking about the +10 when they left.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
thinking
I
2 chunks in Earthen Peak, and then you just need to grab one more, for example,
yeah.
in Gutter. And there is another slab in Earthen Peak as well that you can grab, so it's an
Oh, is
option.
there? Okay. I can't remember where to find all. This game gives so many Titanite slabs. You know, it's very different from the other Dark Souls games, which are really stingy with slabs. So,
Yeah, and it's not even that great. Alright, so let's see what they will be choosing for their starting class. Lots of options here.
yeah.
No killer lord with miracles or so, for example.
Yeah, not that many kill a boss with blank restrictions here. I see kill a boss with a whip. I see, kill the pursuer without using the ballista. But there isn't going to be a lot of, oh, they need to pick up hexes, they need to pick up pyromancies. There isn't a lot of that on this board. See Stennis and Nick both grabbed the cart soul. And it looks like both starting Knight. And Stennis took Healing Wares by the look of it, and if I had to guess, Nick took Bonfire Ascetic.
He did, yeah. Any Gamber makers?
If there's any mods in the chat.
Are there any moderators in the Twitch chat?
Mod check. Okay, I think we're gonna see both going for Bino Jump here, and I don't know if anybody's gonna pick up the Binos. Oh, Stennis taking the Binos. I do not know what Nick's doing here.
He's just running. Oh, he's not sure about his angle. Nick
but he
just finished lunch, by the way, so really a full boy here.
Yeah, no, sleepy Nick. Should have had Stennis make it before we started.
Both people picking up the binos, very good, very useful.
Yeah.
If you know how to use the binos, they actually can save a lot of time.
So it looks like Stennis is heading for an early Dragon Rider, and Nick is heading into Forest of Fallen Giants. So immediately the routes are diverging.
The nice thing about early Dragon Rider is if you need to go into Huntsman's Cups, you need to kill Dragon Rider to get to Lycia. And killing Dragon Rider doesn't require anything. You run up, you cheese him, he falls off, and you get a lot of souls. It can be really nice for the early game.
So we can also see that Nick has elected to do column 2, I think is pretty clear from marking don't kill NPCs, don't pop souls. And Stennis is doing the same.
It could be row 2 or row 5, just saying, but...
both of them doing row 2 and row 5, I guess.
I mean, if you're going to Gilligan, you're also doing row 5. So if you're doing row 2, they're also doing row 5. And then
I'm not sure row 5 on a Gilligan board is a good idea, though, because that Poison Bite ring is not going to be in the way.
It is. It's before Covetous.
Is there a third Poison Bite ring?
There is a third Poison Bite ring.
Really? I actually didn't know about that one.
Yeah, it's a Poison Bite 0 as well. It's near Lucatiel.
Interesting. Okay, I see where you're going here.
I can do the top left, bottom right diagonal, no matter where they go. And I think from there the routes would diverge, different things.
I copied the seed for this board. I might try it out later. Because it's kind of a cool board. Oh no, Stennis. No. Okay, got it. All right.
Did not get shaft here. It's sloppy on the drop down.
I think Nick is killing some enemies here so he can have the souls to buy firebombs since he's not allowed to pop souls.
Or kill NPCs. Normally when we want to do bomb wall, we either get the souls for it.
Taking a death. The
we
Cardinal Tower.
Either from killing Maulin, which we can't do, or from grabbing 200 or 800 soul, which we can't pop here.
Yeah.
So that's a problem.
Yeah, so Nick's going to kill this enemy. He's going to have 190 souls, not 200, so that's going to be unfortunate. But I think it looks like he's going to drop down here. But what is his plan for getting back up, I wonder? Oh, he's going to drop through the window and run back up. Okay. Or is he? What is he up to? No, he is. Okay. So Stennis did his early Dragon Rider, and now he is on his way to Forest Fallen Giants.
Where? Huh?
What is Nick doing?
I'm so confused.
Branch jump?
Branch jump. We're night gamers.
Yeah.
He's a bit far left, but should be okay.
He made it with his big 1 HP left.
Oh, that was tight.
All
He jumped a bit too far left, so he couldn't really make it far, so he landed a bit on the edge there, but was fine. Nice.
Yeah, as long as he made it. Yeah, starting with plenty of vigor. Okay, so now he's going to buy Firebomb. We're going to see Bomb Wall. resting at the bonfire again after talking to Malentia seems excessive.
A bit curious that he does branch jump now and decided to get a firebomb here. Maybe he just does never plan to go to any other branch places and he needs a lot, so I wanted to get that.
Yeah, well, he might have been thinking branch jump into Last Giant and then going straight to Najka. Because you won't have the opportunity to get. I mean, I guess you could buy the branch from Malentia instead of buying Bright Bugs, but if you're going to Freya early, you probably want Bright Bugs.
Also 12,000 souls for basically nothing.
Yeah,
Not really what you want to be doing on this
yeah,
board.
compared to just doing a branch jump, which he did first try.
Yeah.
Okay, so Stennis now is in Cardinal Tower. I get the feeling he's also just going to buy a firebomb.
Yeah, much better decision, I would say, to go for Dragon Rider first. Maybe Nick has some different plans for Dragon Rider. Maybe he's not gonna kill him at all.
Maybe, yeah. I'm curious what are all the insane Bino cancels from Nick on these
Let's
O1s,
go,
by the
Nick!
way.
Hell yeah! That's what I want to see.
Yeah, insane Bino cancels. Let's do this. Okay,
So
Stennis.
here's the tech behind this, what Nick is doing there. When you Bino after an attack, you skip part of the recovery animation. Depends on what weapon it is, it appears earlier or later that you can Bino out of it. For swords like this, it's really early, so these swords are the best ones you can do that with. Plus, the follow-up on any attack series does slightly less damage than the first one. That's a lot of damage that he gains. Well, 7%.
Stennis was getting absolutely bullied there by those hollows in Forest Fallen Giants, but he made it through. Let's see if Stennis... So what I'm curious about is, does Bino canceling increase your damage over just two-handing the weapon, though?
Yes, by 7%.
Okay, so it's a little bit of damage. Got it.
And only on these weapons. Plus, it's really nice if you want to move in between. That is just 7% if you just do combos.
Stennis
But
going
because
for
you
a
also can
two-hander.
move earlier, it's really good.
Stennis just going for a standard two-handed fight, not doing the Bino cancels. Nick
Can't blame him, does require a bit of practice.
Nick heading for Dragon Rider now, so it looks like he's going to do a Dragon Rider route as well. Maybe into Cops, maybe into Flex Isle. We'll see.
So there is Killer Lord and Covenant of Champions here. Do you think they will be going for Freya or for Rotten on that?
It's difficult to say. I feel like Rotten is the far easier of the two, but Freya in COC isn't that bad if you have a torch, which obviously they both did Cart Soul, they both have torches.
Yeah.
But I think the area leading up to Freya in Covenant of Champions is going to be a lot harder. You could always, if you wanted to, you could grab the Gulch bonfire and warp back and get into the Covenant then, right? If you were worried about the zone.
Lots of enemies that can almost one-shot you there. Who knows, maybe they're actually not going to go for it. We'll see. Hard to tell at this point.
Yeah, it seems like it should be an easy square. I see Stennis is marked off, don't use Silver Cat, so I get the feeling that he's going for that top left, bottom right diagonal. So we're going to see the Dragon Rider dies via gravity tech coming up here. I see Stennis bright bugging before heading into Pursuer, so it looks like he's going to fight Pursuer without the Ballista.
Interesting, so he's probably going for row 3.
So I also did not see Nick kill Pursuer. I don't know if he did, but I didn't see it, so he might just be getting some gear to go and do that same thing.
Mm-hmm. So that would mean they're going Staff of Wisdom and the Seldora route plus Rotten.
Yeah, and I think there's a really good chance that they're both actually doing the same route. Because to me, like, at least 3 of the lines look like they should be pretty obvious. I think the top left, bottom right, column 2, and row 3 should all be pretty clear to them as very fast.
Yeah. At this point, definitely.
And then
They're
it just
probably
comes
like
it just comes down to what is the fourth line they want to do. I mean, the two options for me are probably column 4 or row 1.
Yep. Roll 1 looking kinda good. Flex side
Yeah.
sentry also a lot easier than Chariot.
Yeah, I'm thinking Flexile is a lot easier than Chariot. They're already going to be going to um, the gutter and to Seldora, so that's 2 out of the 4 Estus upgrades right there. Going to No Man's gives you the third one, and then it's just a quick detour into Huntsman's to get the fourth one.
Yeah, maybe they need a Dragon Rider for that.
Yeah, and here's Nick bright bugging on
Plus
Pursuer
Flex
as
side.
well. So it looks like he's going to do the same fight here, except with Bino cancels. So Stennis is, or Lich here is going to be happy once more.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, that is crazy fast damage. Holy.
He also staggers quite quickly for some reason.
Pursuer is kind of meant to be an intro boss. He has the most generous parry windows of any boss in the whole game. And I think he's meant to stagger pretty easily as well, but he has pretty high armor and HP, and for the point in the game you fight him, I struggled with him in my first playthrough.
So another benefit of the Bino animation canceling is that you can be a lot more aggressive. You can swing at the same time as the boss, and because you're canceling your recovery, you can roll immediately afterwards. And then also cancel that roll and attack immediately. That's really good.
Theme in chat, Themarim, there's 2 quick kills for Pursuer. So the Ballista is a quick kill, but there's also a glitchy quick kill where you can spawn the Pursuer on his platform and sit down at the bonfire in Cardinal Tower, and the Pursuer just dies. So that's used in the any percent current patch route. You use either the quick kill or a frame perfect quick kill to give you the boss souls. So the idea of that square is really just to force you to fight the boss for real. It's just meant to stop you from doing cheese like that. So we see Stennis visiting Macduff, getting Titanite, some large Titanite, and Nick picking up an extra branch and
Oh, my
boning out.
stream just died? No, it's back.
I didn't see if Nick actually talked to Malentia and got Covetous Silver Serpent +1. I don't think he did, though. Maybe he did.
Not the worst idea if you're getting this one. It's only 10% worse, which is half. But you really don't want to spend the souls? Or did he spend the
Yeah.
souls already?
I mean, he bought at least one bright bug because he used it on Pursuer. Oh no, he does have +1. Okay. No, he bought enough stuff. So it looks like he got the extra branch so that he can get the night set and a Sublime Bone Dust at the same time, which is a really smart move here. I think he's going to head to Flexile and get the Royal Soldier's Ring at the same time.
He's gonna kill Flexile though.
Yeah, but you know, that shouldn't be too difficult. Even with a +0 weapon, Flexile isn't that hard.
I mean, it's not about if it's hard, it's about speed.
And I see Stennis just upgraded his broadsword, so I think he's just sticking with the broadsword for the run. He's not going to buy a rapier.
Gamer.
Yeah, that's a pro gamer move. He also didn't have the stats for the rapier, right? The knight doesn't start with enough dexterity, and I think he's just trying to dump points into vigor so that he can drop down and do the rotten sooner.
Does make sense, yeah. Also, opposing to common belief, rapier is not that good in casual playthrough style settings like bingo, because you need to kill a lot of random enemies sometimes, and the rapier without a horizontal swing can be bad for that.
We're seeing some stutter on Nick's stream, but looks like it's clearing up. Okay.
Like here,
and-
for example.
Yeah, and I think Nick's still rocking his +0 broadsword there. He's got a little bit of damage. 212, that doesn't feel like +0 to me.
Yeah, I agree. Do I agree? I think I agree.
Okay, so we're
It
gonna see.
could be on hollows, honestly. 228.
So Nick grabbed the Estus Flask Shard. Don't know what he did that for because he doesn't need it. But there's the Knight set, and I think now he's gonna make his way into No Man's Wharf.
Maybe just wants to have more options in case he messes up to get a ring or something and needs to do other squares.
Well, there's no get 6 Estus uses square, so.
Oh yeah, true. That was a different board. Maybe he just wants more healing.
Lich taking the death.
Hi, I'm Lich.
Or sorry, Stennis. Stennis took the death at Rosabeth there.
Stennis.
So hopefully that doesn't cost him too much time. It's a pretty quick run back. It shouldn't be too bad.
Looks like a minute.
There are worse
So
places
really
to die.
well made game. These barrels, they blow up when you roll through them. Nobody really knows why. Maybe there is oil in the other barrels. And it's just poof.
There's some barrels in the game that just explode if you like run into them too fast.
If you jump into them or yeah, it's a good game.
Yep. Yeah, excellent game, definitely.
When you're going too fast that you leave an ignited trail behind you.
So Stennis going for round 2 with these poison hollows. Whatever they're called. I have no idea.
Apparently goblins, according to in the wiki. Forest grotesque, according to the other wiki.
So
There you go, it's a piece of trivia.
Nick killing a couple enemies. He's going to go in there. The Royal Soldier's Ring is in that building.
These pretty annoying enemies. They're really fast.
Those assassins are a huge pain to deal with. That's not what the Royal Soldier's Ring is in. I wonder what's in that chest.
That's a branch.
Oh, that's handy. He's going for the lizard kill. Jeff in shambles.
I'm missing a meme here. Why, Jeff? Oh,
Because he's a
okay,
lizard.
never mind. Okay, it's gonna be in shambles a lot of times then. Oh my God. I thought there was gonna be some meme about
No.
Jeff sacrificing his lizard
No,
or something.
it's just
No,
that it's a
it's
lizard.
just a lizard. Rip Jeff. Jeff in
Yep.
shambles, actually.
Okay, so Stennis heading into Shaded Woods here. I think he's gonna. It looks like he's gonna fight Najka soon. He's grabbing this bonfire for safety.
Gonna see more bind animation cancelled. Let's go, Nick.
Oh, he's
Oh no,
two-handing.
two-handing.
He's
Oh
two-handing.
no. Total disaster.
Stennis going for. Oh no, there's some cancels for you.
Yeah.
Stennis going for a jump. He's going to grab the Undead Bone Shard or Sublime Bone Dust. I always get them mixed up. Over here in Shaded Ruins. So they actually moved all these Sublime Bone Dusts around in Scholar compared to Vanilla.
Yeah, let's go, Nick.
Yeah, there's 2 squares marked. Royal Soldier's Ring +0. And kill Flexile Sentry. I think we're going to see Nick now heading towards Saldora, if I had to guess.
Most likely, yeah.
But not before spending his souls, maybe upgrading his weapon a little bit.
Stennis getting a bit lost there, it seems.
He's buying a mace. Okay, nope. So Nick is also going to stick with he's going to stick with the broadsword. So we're going to have a pair of broadswords for the run here.
Nice. Better than the falchion, to be honest.
Yeah, though, you know, your falchion strats worked out for you.
Mhm.
I think so it looks like, what is Nick gonna do
That-
here? Is he gonna buy
He was trying.
skulls?
Nick was trying to talk to the cat in a very certain spot if he got lucky,
Yeah.
but he wasn't there.
I was just curious what he was doing with the cat,
Yeah.
but it looks like he's buying skulls. So I wonder if Nick is going for a chariot route, because he's getting skulls and going straight to Huntsman's Copse.
I doubt it, if I'm honest, because he needs to be doing either row 3 or
Or
column 5. And column 5 he's not going to do because of Puzzling Stone Sword. There's not enough DLC in here. And he would not go to a Staff of Wisdom and Earthen Peak. So I think he just goes here for the Estus Flask upgrade.
yeah, I mean maybe he's just getting that out of the way.
It's also good for the pathing here. Goes to the cat, goes towards there. Not really a reason to delay it.
I think he has
Then
enough
it's struggling here
souls.
with Nashka.
I think Nick also has enough souls that if he wanted to, he could probably get 26 vigor after this.
If he has not leveled, he might be. It's actually pretty cheap, especially for a knight, to get enough souls for it.
Yeah, it's only
Let me
like
check how much it is.
14 levels or something, isn't it?
15, yeah.
So Stennis cleaning up on Najka there.
So at base level, knight needs 20,000 souls roughly to get enough vigor to survive pit drop.
So I mean he has 36k in the bank. So if he wanted to, that's his. So one thing that I think goes against doing Chariot right now is that he doesn't have the Token of Spite either. So he
Yep.
actually can't join the Covenant until after he does pit drops.
Does he need to do chariot?
Well, if he's doing Brotherhood, obviously he does. But I think
Yeah,
you might be right. He might just be here for the yeah, he's switching to his Homeward Bones. I think he's just gonna loot and he's gonna get out of there.
bit risky to do it like that without a parry, without a backstab. Normally you can CC this guy with either of those and then pick it up.
Oh,
Baiting
Nick,
him away, can't
buddy.
work though.
Okay, here we go.
And there's
He's
this
good.
guy.
He's good. Getting interrupted a couple of times, but he figured it out. Okay, so now Stennis is working towards Congregation here. So probably we're going to see a pit stop for Staff of Wisdom.
Did he get a
I saw,
thingy? A
I
mimic
saw
thingy?
Nick bought one from the cat. I didn't see Stennis get one. So he might have to kill the Mimic.
He might have picked one up. There are 2 pickups for it. We're just throwing an item obviously faster than killing a
Yeah.
mimic. Especially with that little space, it can be scary.
Even, especially because I think he's only on +5 right now. So it's not like he's
Oh,
overpowered.
what was that? I did not know that you can destroy that with a jump. Normally
Yep.
you just want to run in there.
Yeah, I have definitely struggled to get in that well before in a casual playthrough.
Oh yeah, me too.
So we'll see what Stennis has ready for this. If he's just going to kill it. Yep, he is just killing it. His weapon's strong enough that it isn't too bad, starting from behind it. Oh, that was well played.
Yep, mimics for some reason
Oh,
grab
he
you
didn't loot
behind
it!
them
He
as
didn't
well.
loot it! Oh no.
Oh no. I'll go and tell him if he doesn't turn
I mean,
around now.
it might vanish though.
Yeah, I'll go and tell him real quick.
He noticed. He just noticed.
Okay.
My concern is that the item vanished.
Yeah, I don't know if it did. It probably did.
So do we give him that one?
I personally don't mind giving it to him on
I mean,
exception.
he did everything for it, right? It's
And he stood there for 2 seconds.
Definitely didn't save time.
Yeah,
Um,
I think we can let it slide.
okay. I'll pop down and let him know.
Alright, cool.
Hey, Stennis, we noticed you didn't loot the
Didn't
item, but since you did everything for it, I think it's okay.
ran back to check if it was still there. I
Yeah.
did intend to back and pick it
I
up.
know, yeah. It looked like you intended
I mean,
to, and
hopefully Nick beats me, but
yeah,
well,
I think it's
we'll
okay though,
take
because
that.
like you also stood there for a couple seconds, obviously trying to pick it
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
So you didn't save any time doing it. I think it's okay.
No.
Okay. Bye.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so he confirmed that he meant to pick it up and just missed the spot basically.
Yeah, would have been pretty weird. Yeah, I think I'm just going to kill this mimic for souls.
Yeah. So now he's trying to clean up Congregation. Broadsword, actually a really good weapon for Congregation though. It does a lot of stagger, so you know these clerics spend a lot of time not able to cast, which is pretty nice.
Random fact about the buff that they're doing on themselves, the clerics. They increase their physical defense by a lot, but their magic defense by nothing. So if you have like a lightning weapon or fire bombs, they still deal a lot of damage.
Finishing it off with a jump attack. I see Nick running around in Shaded Ruins here, trying to find his way. Looks like they're both skipping Chloranthy. Oh no, Nick grabbed it. Nick has Chloranthy, but it looks like Stennis skipped it.
Yeah, I'm not certain if it's faster to get it. It's definitely more comfortable, and if it loses time, it's not a lot.
Yeah, I think at worst it would lose a couple of seconds, which isn't too bad.
Like, for example, if you run through the Skeleton Lord segment, just the running part, I think I timed it to be 0.7 seconds that you save. And it would be
Yeah,
more in fights.
I think I remember Distortion saying it's like 1 second per 60 seconds of sprinting.
That is not correct.
It was like, but it was some minuscule number, like it wasn't a very big number.
Yeah, Skeleton Lord segment is 3 minutes with 5 free stamina regions, and it's 0.7 seconds. More analysis.
So it looks like Stennis is finishing getting enough levels here to do the pit drops. So he's going to head to the Rotten here pretty soon. While
Agreed.
Nick does some insane Najka Bino cancels.
Stennis uncertain what to level there. Usually when I don't know what to do, I'll get some vigor and save some souls in case of regret.
Yeah, it looks like he
Ah,
is heading back to do Freya early. And I think he might be, if he's doing Lord in Covenant, I think he's going to do the Rotten, which is definitely the safe option. Stennis looks like he's heading back here. He's going to light a torch. No sense in not doing it, right? It's better to do it a little slower one-handed, but get it done and don't die
probably
to
not even
Freya.
slower because you need to kill the small spiders in that case.
Yeah, either that or you're going for skull strats, which is scary, right? That's fast strats.
Yeah, without weapon, that's really scary. Oh, Nick pretty tilted here at Nashka borrowing. RNG base, so...
Too funny. Stennis grabbed a couple of charcoal pine resin there, so he has a buff for his weapon. And a little extra torch time just to make himself a little more comfortable.
Yeah, normally like 2 to 3 minutes are enough, but if you die or you get forlorn and everything goes to Dane, it's not good. Better to use those 3 seconds to pick that up.
Yep, definitely. So Stennis looks like he's grabbing the materials here to make a +10, which, you know, he'll do in a little bit. But he's got now enough chunks for +10, and he just needs to stop by a blacksmith really quick. And he made it through the door. He got the iframes before the enemy got there. Nice thing
So
about
I
having a
guess
torch, he doesn't need a skull here.
both runners, I assume, assume, are going for top left, top right to bottom left diagonal, which means they will be doing Brotherhood of Blood.
I'm not
Runic
certain
Wizard.
if they're going to do top right to bottom left. They might be doing row 1 instead.
I mean, they have Poison Bite Ring, or Stennis has Poison Bite Ring.
That's true. I'm not sure what Stennis is doing. He might be doing that. I don't know that Nick is. Because Nick is grabbing Undead Bone Shards.
Yeah, Nick might not be doing that. They might be differing on that part there. So by the
Charcoal.
way, that lizard that Nick missed, that was just 3 large shards. You can just buy those.
Yeah, he can just go to McDuff. It's fine. So Charcoal Pine Resin absolutely shreds Freya's health. It's really nice. I don't think sweeping weapons are the best for Freya though, because they can tend to bonk off the outside.
I find it to be more consistent than thrust weapons, aka Rapier, if your angle is good, because Rapier misses and you don't even know why.
It looks like Stennis is he's gonna finish up here. Oh, he
Yep,
knocked the head
laser.
off with 1 to go. 1 hit to go, he knocks the head off, but there he goes, finishing it up. So he might be going to kill the Duke for an extra branch there.
Probably either that or he's out of bones. No, he has bones, right? You can see the bones there. Yeah. Because to my knowledge, there's no way to escape Freya's pit except through the primal bonfire.
I think you're right. Or to bone. So Freya's cleaned up. Let's see what Stennis does next, as Nick is taking his gold pine resin and heading into Congregation.
Random effigy there. Good to know that it exists. Has to grab.
Yeah, no, that's a safety effigy for sure. I used to grab it in any percent speed runs all the time, just because it's fast. It's like right there.
Stennis just spent a lot of souls on Brightbucks and the branch.
Yeah, I'm a little curious because I don't know that he has that many bosses left that are Breadbug worthy.
Yeah. Okay, he wants to do Rotten, I assume, based on his pathing, and then he remembered that he needs to join Covenant of Champions. Right. More Bino animation cancel. Let's go, Nick.
Yeah, he dropped a couple there for you. Okay, so Stennis heading down the pit. So you need 26 vigor with no gear on to survive that drop.
26 or 27, depending on your other soul level.
Yeah,
Because everything gives a little.
yeah, because you get 2 HP for leveling up stuff like strength and dexterity as well.
Yeah, 2 if it's below 20 and 1 above that. But it doesn't stop there now after the first drop. Everything else not lethal, but that is lethal if you're brain fart and you just keep on
You need
dropping like you normally would.
you need a lot more life gems to do these drops without Cat. It's doable, but you need a lot of healing.
Stennis having 43 right now, fortunately, so
Yeah,
should be good.
no, he's okay there for sure. I didn't see. No, it looks like Stennis did not upgrade his weapon to +10 before going to do Rotten and Covenant of Champions. Even though he
Oh
has the
yeah.
materials for it.
Does he have everything? I guess he does.
Well, if you go
Oh,
through Seldora, you get everything.
Oh, Nick got invaded, I think. I think his Dark Sign was grayed out. Oh, never mind, that was
No, he
something
was
else.
making sure he has enough chunks, I think. That's why he was in his menu.
No, I mean, I saw him scroll through. I thought I saw that.
So he's heading to McDuff to upgrade. So he might do Freya with a +10 to speed things up. I don't know that that'll save time, but it'll definitely make the fight more consistent.
Yep. Maybe he doesn't want to go for Freya.
Yeah, that's possible. He has, 2 of those 2 of that line already, and he did get Staff of Wisdom. So
Did he?
he bought the Hunter Charm thing.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Oh,
Nico really does not want to buy.
He was
large
missing a large shard, and he didn't open Macduff yet, so I think that was just him getting a large shard.
Interesting.
Or if I don't
yeah.
think he opened Macduff, but if he did, he didn't take the bonfire because that was his only bonfire in Lost Bastille.
Freeing Macduff and not taking the bonfire sounds a bit risky with all the enemies streaming in.
Yeah.
Probably just didn't get it. Stennis contemplating life choices.
I feel that.
I missed it. What was the last thing he did? He went to gutter. Okay.
He went to gutter. He picked up the undead bone shard or the sublime bone dust, and then he got to the gutter, and I think he's just he may have gone back there to upgrade. I think that's what he was doing.
Okay. Yeah, not the biggest of deals to not upgrade here.
So Nick joined in Covenant of Champions, so it looks like he's going to do the same thing. He's going to drop down. And,
are you really sure you want to join the Covenant?
I hate that it's the same with Brotherhood of Blood. You have to say yes like 4 times. It's really annoying.
Yeah. Well, do you like blood? Yeah, but do you really like blood?
Tell me how you really feel about blood. Oh, Nick cleaning Malentia out there on Bright Bugs and taking off all his gear for these drops. Lining up really careful, dropping down, and he made it.
Stennis really wants to get his 58 life gems, 38 weren't enough.
No, I mean it's bingo. Sanso gems is like that's just a rule. You have to do it.
Damn, I broke that rule too many times.
Insane cheating,
So,
disqualified.
Bye guys, it was nice.
So Nick grabbing the Grave of Saints bonfire. I think it might have just been so he didn't have to heal. And we see Stennis. We see Stennis bright bugging, and he's probably going to throw charcoal pine resin on before heading into the fight as well.
Yep. Rotten better with rapier. Weak to thrust, but strike not slash not a big deal. Really makes my damage types.
I think he went and got plus 10. So like, even in COC, Rotten with a plus 10 weapon, he isn't that bad.
Did he really get it? I know he went back to Majula, but maybe he didn't have the souls for it.
310 damage, I suppose. Well, with a bright bug and CPR, that's probably not plus 10.
Yeah, I agree. Actually, that is in Covenant of Champions that reduces the damage that you deal instead of increasing life.
Oh, okay. So maybe it is. I suppose we'll see. We'll be able to tell soon once Nick gets there.
The funny thing, a lot of people in this tournament are any percent current patch runners or any percent scholar, where you fight Rotten a lot. Stennis is not. Stennis is an old patch cultist where you don't fight a lot of Rotten, so he's struggling here a bit.
Yeah, you can tell that he doesn't have the, like, Nick has probably fought the Rotten 1,000 times, and you can tell that Stennis just does not have that experience.
Yeah, for example, the first thing that everyone learns, don't roll the overhead cleaver into him, always roll it backwards.
Yep. But I think he's going to make his way through here without much trouble. He's broken the cleaver arm. I think this combo is going to... Oh, he whiffed a swing, so he's got to do one more combo. But there it is. So Rotten and COC.
Good RNG there towards the end. Oh, Nick going for Jeff jump. Jeff's blessing? Let's go, Jeff.
Blessed by Jeff. Nick thinking here, he needs to save a bunch of time. I think, is he also going for Sanso gems?
Looks like it.
One thing I always forget with doing these drops without cat ring is I never think about this part.
Yeah. This is not as scary as he made it seem.
Yeah, the initial drop is really the highest damage thing. So if you can survive that with full HP, you can survive all the rest of them too.
Besides that, pretty close race so far, I would say. Not a lot of mistakes on either side.
Yeah, I mean, without knowing exactly what they're both going for, it's difficult to tell, but Stennis has done Freya and killed Rotten, which Nick hasn't completed yet, but he's about to. But Nick has done Flexile, and he's went
True.
into Cops already and gotten his Sublime Bone Dust out of Cops.
That is true. I am a simple man. I look at red and blue and I see similar things.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Stennis has more squares, but not by much, and that is about to change. I think they'll be tied after this. Okay, so I think Stennis did have plus 10 based on Nick's damage here. It's tough to tell, but you
It's
can
a
see
really good start for Nick.
that Nick also just he knows Rotten so well that, he just Rotten can't do anything to him. Good RNG too though, holy.
That was
Stennis,
a really good find.
that was Stennis heading into Cops. We'll see if he decides to go further in, free Creighton, or if he's just gonna grab the Bone Dust and leave.
Let's see, what's my guess on this? I think... hard to tell.
So does Nick have all four? I thought he only had three. Maybe he does have all four. Shaded Woods,
I think he has all four.
Cops, Gutter. No, he has all four. Yeah, because No Man's is the fourth one.
Ooh, he's not burning them as he's warping away, so... You can do a trick like the attune glitch, but with burning things. If you do it on ascetics, you need to be really quick. But for some reason on Bone Dust, you can do it at any point, and it doesn't even play an animation, it's just done
Oh,
upgraded.
he didn't have all four. He didn't get the Shaded Woods one. Okay, so
Ah.
that's a little bit of a time loss.
Yeah, I was thinking he went to every single place. He should have gotten them. But yeah, always
That's a
possible
bit
that
of a
you forget.
risky chest opening right there, but it looks like he'll be okay.
I'm usually not okay if I do this.
Yeah, that's a risky chest opening. So Stennis looks like he's heading to Skeleton Lords, so he's going to free Creighton.
Interesting. What
Yeah.
is he
So he
doing?
might be going for column 4, maybe? But
Yeah.
he hasn't gone to No Man's yet. No Man's Wharf. So he doesn't have the night set yet.
Oh no, his backstep gets cancelled by the enemy standing in front of it.
Yeah, this is getting kind of spooky.
If you do it in this order, you might want to consider a skull.
Yeah, definitely. There's so many enemies once you pull that lever to head to Skelly Lords.
Kill them. Hit them with your sword until they're dead. Yes.
Don't be afraid. Kill them all. Oh no, that's a bad death. Oh, that's a really bad death. I don't know if he took any safety bonfires.
I would guess he did.
I would hope
Because
so.
I think he's going to do Brotherhood.
Okay, that's way less bad of a death if he took that. It's still not good. I hope he bought the Token of Spite, or picked it up in the gutter. I didn't actually see him do it.
Me neither.
So Nick heading back to Betwixt. So we're gonna see Ladle here, and then probably after he grabs Ladle, he's gonna go get the Stone Ring.
Yeah, Nick ahead now by 2 squares. See. Nice practicing animation cancels, like it.
Damn, throwing that frog into the abyss.
Goodbye.
Good jump. So Stennis opened the way, and then he grabbed the bone dust, and now he's leaving. So not
Maybe he
doing
forgot where it was.
Creighton yet. If he's doing it at all, he's not doing it now. So Nick needs to be careful here because there's these two ogres, but also a pursuer spawns in here.
So I would guess he's definitely going for row 3.
Yeah, at the very least. I think he's doing, like, Nick is also, to me, it seems obvious he's doing the top left, bottom right. Because all he needs for that is the ladle and the stone ring, which are both in betwixt.
Still think Stennis wants to do top right, bottom left.
Yeah, maybe. He's heading
Makes
to,
no other sense to me.
yeah, to get the poison bite, yeah. He's headed to Huntsman's Copse now, so if he grabs Royal Soldiers...
Stennis not remembering his item locations.
Oh, Nick is playing it really close here. Both of these ogres are one hit left.
So Stennis meant to get the bone dust there, but he forgot about the layout of his insane cartography mistake.
Yeah. But he is probably grabbing the night set here, so this isn't, at least it isn't a total waste.
Probably best to go back to the bonfire afterwards, because he's done here.
So Nick now heading up to fight the other ogre. Just one this time, so hopefully it'll go a little quicker for him.
Saying stone ring, I know Pigeon likes a stone ring to stagger enemies.
Yeah, yeah. Pigeon's a big fan of Stone Ring. I know he likes it for no hit in a mana because it also affects the bow, so it keeps enemies staggered by the bow.
It's pretty nice.
And there's Stone Ring. So I think Nick only has to do Freya, and he's done. I'm counting 3 lines complete.
Yep, it is 3 lines. Yeah, just Freya. It's been a good run by Nick here.
Yeah, Freya's going to take him a few minutes, but I think we're going to clock in around 52 or 53. And he's doing it without Torch.
I think it could be 51.
Is he going for Cancer Ledge? He freaking
Oh, it
did
is!
it!
Let's go!
Let's go, dude!
I found this smile.
Oh, that's awesome. Nick pulling no punches, Jeff Jump, and Cancer Ledge. He's got 4 skulls to fight Freya with. So we'll see how he does. He's got the damage. He's got a Bright Bug. He's got CPR and plus 10.
Well, it makes a lot of sense that he's not going for the torch, because you can't buy no animation cancel if you have something in your left hand like the torch.
That's true. Yeah, and he'll just have to use skulls. I think he's going to have to take the long way around because he doesn't have Silver Cat Ring, so dropping down is a lot of damage. Stennis getting bullied in No Man's Wharf here.
No, you can definitely get bullied then, just like high school.
Yeah, it's like he's getting chased by the whole football team. And they killed him.
Oh no. Football team
no,
is too
Stennis.
strong.
Oh.
Stuffing him in a lock was not enough.
Damn, Nick killing one of the little spiders with the backswing there. Okay, we're gonna see the laser bait here. After Freya finishes stomping, you bait the laser.
Yeah, so normally you can fight her close up, but if you have that many spiders running around, it's good to bait everything away. And the laser is the largest opening you can get for attacks.
One more hit. And there it is. GG Nick. Was a good route. That's actually, I think that's the same route that I was thinking about.
Yeah, I think so too. So by the way, only one match today because we're in losers round and we had to catch up on losers round. There's
Yep.
gonna be another one tomorrow.
Yeah, so there's going to be the other side of losers semi is tomorrow, which is going to be me and Jeff the Big Lizard.
Oh no, Stennis, you're in the correct building.
He was in the right building there, he just didn't grab the item.
Oh, he's pretending like he got it. Let's go kill Flex style. Might want to just stop afterwards. I don't
He's
know.
throwing himself off the cliff.
Maybe he doesn't want to continue. Maybe the bullying was too much. Dark society we live in. Too real.
Yeah, I think we can just call it.
So you had a few struggles, Stennis. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I mean, it was two pretty rough deaths. That's the worst part, but Nick would have beat me regardless, so I don't really feel too broken up about it. My biggest problem there was not, well, I ran past one of the bottom deaths because I thought it was beneath as well, which was unfortunate. And I didn't know which house had the breakable wall for
You were
the...
in
So
there
you
at
were
the end.
in it. It was that house that you were in with those poison pots?
The last one or the first
Yeah,
one?
the last one, right before you went to
Yeah,
Flex
which wall was it then?
It's in the
Was it a hidden
back
wall behind the
corner.
pots?
It's in the back corner
Oh,
of
Next
that
to the
house.
chest.
You know where like those two
Okay.
guys are resting on the table?
yeah.
It's behind them.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure where I was. It's been a long time since I did that part of. But yeah, GG's, Nick.
Yeah,
We had a pretty
really
good
good
run,
run.
honestly.
Yeah, really good run, Nick.
That's like the best, I think. It looked like a sub 60 board once I got going, but like I would need to play basically perfectly to just barely be sub 60. So 51 is really good.
Yeah.
I think.
I really enjoyed this board. It was really fun.
Yeah, it was
to
actually
play.
a fun board.
I really
I
enjoyed your
kind of
Bino
liked the
animation
start.
cancel.
What?
Yeah. For
Nick
oh
did
wait,
Bino animation cancels with a broadsword.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
Really
every
Flash
boss,
Giant,
every boss.
oh, is that actually more damage? I thought it sort of bounced out because it wasn't.
It's
But I guess,
slightly
yeah.
more and you're more maneuverable. It's just hard to do.
I
Yeah.
think that the only boss that I didn't was Freya because I wanted to just see the spiderlings. So
Yeah,
it
I
was-
did torch with Freya as well.
Yeah. It was really fun. I really enjoyed this board. It was really fun to play. And I think we did a similar route, Stennis.
I think we did
because-
the exact same thing. We just did it a bit different order.
So,
Yeah.
Stennis, were you aiming to do the bottom left to top right diagonal?
No.
Okay.
I was aiming to do the bottom right to top left.
So you
So
marked
why
off
do you have
poison bite
poison
as a
giver?
bait then?
No, I had it initially, and I picked it up, and I was, oh wait, no, it's not. It's not on my route anymore. So that was because I planned it beforehand, and then I changed the route.
That really
Okay.
confused me.
Yeah. I just left it there as a confusion after. So.
Yeah, just diversion tactic.
Yeah, I would feel kind of bad if I won this as well, honestly, because I don't know why I did that and why I have like why I was thinking that you killed a mimic and instantly got the item. Does one of the other games do that? 'Cause I
3
don't
might do
remember.
it. 3 might do
I
it.
think 3 might do it, so I just forgot to pick up the item, and I realized a bit too late. Otherwise, I could have quit out. I've done that before actually, so you can quit out and still pick it up, but if you bone out, then you're screwed. So
Yeah.
I noticed a bit too late.
Yeah. This board was really fun. the issue with this board is that like you have a really great line. There's like column one, you have like a Naishka, Poison Bite, and all the other stuff that you were already doing, but then Gilligan. And
Yes.
if you go for column two, you have like a really good line, but there is like column four, like Creighton, Brotherhood of Blood, but then like Knight set. So like every column has a square. There's like so like out of route that
Yeah, you can definitely see like, you look at like actually, Lich was saying row 5 would have been really good if you went at Earth and Peak route because there's a poison bite in Harvest Valley.
yeah.
Oh yeah, for both diagonals. Yeah, that would probably make sense. But then you have to kill
Chariot. Yeah.
Chariot as well.
Nobody likes killing Chariot.
It's kind of unfortunate that I had to like the only thing that made you go to Harvest Valley, Harvest Valley, but Huntsman Cops in the first place was the Bone Dust.
Yeah.
Otherwise, this one would have been really good in terms of like not having to go any slow places, really.
Yeah.
Well, even going to Huntsman's, like, it is slow, but considering, you guys were doing flex.
Yeah, it's not as bad as
soldiers,
if you have to kill skeleton lords and everything, but it
Yeah.
is a place like going there for just one item is still feels kind of bad still.
And you had to kill Dragon Rider for Flexile.
Yeah, like you had to do a lot of the setup to go to Huntsman, so like you had to kill Dragon Rider anyway. So moving Lycia isn't that slow. So it is slow to go 2.5 minutes out of your way just for a Bone Dust, but it wasn't that bad.
No.
Yeah. I also did mess up the soul management a little bit. I was supposed to level plus 10 before Rotten. Realized when I got together I did not have plus 10. I was like, is this enough for the last few levels? Because I didn't remember how much souls it was and I could only get plus 8. So yeah, so I had to go 2 extra trips to Majula then. I should have just done it with plus 6, honestly, and then gone back at that point. But yeah, I wasn't 100% sure whether I could get plus 10 or not. I should have done that, then Bright Bugs, then Life Gems. But yeah, bad order.
Also, Nick, insane branch jump start.
Yeah.
Oh, he did branch jump start.
Yeah, he lived through the branch
jump start. Does that actually benefit you in this route? Because I just got the Bastille branch.
Yeah.
Or did you not do Macduff at all?
No, I skipped Macduff, but
I
got my initial plan, my initial route was to finish with Rotten. So I would never go to like the gutter branches. So I need 2 branches at least. That is that in my mind was the Giant branch and the Bastille branch to use to get the Night set and to go to Shaded Woods. But mid route I was like I got the materials for plus 10 and I was like, yeah, I could do Rotten now. Can I level up Vigor? And I got like enough levels to survive the pit. And I was like, yeah, okay, changing plans.
Yeah, I got 1 branch too many because I wasn't 100% sure how many I needed for a while there. But I figured out after I killed the Duke that no, I did not need any more branches.
Yeah, I got every branch that I could. I got the one by the Soldier Ring plus 0. I got the one in Giants. I got the one in Los Bastille. I got both in the...
Yeah. You probably have like 4 branches in your inventory, Nick. Like, it's probably insane how many you have.
I think I still have 2. I just skipped picking up the Jeff branch because I was like, no, definitely don't need that. Also, I'm not sure, was it the weight of the Binos? I just barely survived the drop to Garter. With 30 Vigor, I got extra Vigor even.
It might be that you had no other levels.
Oh, yeah, because I only upgraded with Vigor, and I don't think I even had Endurance at that point.
Yeah, because you get like, the 2 HP for putting points in Endurance or Strength or Dex, right?
Yeah, that was close. I'm glad I overshot the Vigor.
Yeah. But it was a great game for both you guys. Unfortunately, that marks the end of Stennis' journey in the tournament.
Yeah. I mean, it went longer than I was expecting. I only entered as a substitute for 2 other players, so I didn't think I had much chances of winning this round. So I'm glad Nick did a good run, so I don't feel bad about playing that.
No, Stennis, stop, dude. Don't say that, man.
Yeah, I think I think the routes, I think I got a decent route. It took me some time. Like, I basically used all the 15 minutes I had, but I think the route was decent. Just a couple items I wasn't sure where it was, but if I had that, and if I didn't get back grabbed in the on the way to Shaded Ruins, and then also get punched and poisoned, which meant that after rolling into the barrels, I died to poison. That was a good combo.
The Shaded Ruins
Could not have
death,
got
and
any
then
worse.
you got like really
Yeah,
ganked
yeah,
in
because I wasn't
Huntsman's
sure
as well.
what hut there was. I knew there was a hut after as well, so I was thinking maybe they meant the hut on the way to Skeleton Lord. So I was thinking, okay, I'll grab the lever, I'll check the other hut while it's the bridge is coming down, and then everyone followed me. It was
Yeah.
like 7 dudes in there. It was horrible.
It was super ganked. It was really unfortunate. But this was a good route. I mean, when Lich and I were looking at the board before, this was the route that I looked at and said, like, this seems like the one.
Yeah, I think the Lich might definitely be right that a harvest, like a Earthen Peak route, might also be a good option, since you sort of go to Huntsman Cups for the bone dust anyways, so you're pretty close to Chariot then already, and there's a few goals that are like pretty free if you go there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wasn't
later
too confident on time.
To be honest, I didn't know about the poison white, but even if I knew about it, I would not go for this thing. Like,
I don't think I would do Harvest
there's a-
Valley on this
No,
board.
no,
But
I
there's
realized it was a bad idea to go for it first, so I did change route, and then I just got the
Yeah.
poison bite regardless because I forgot.
Yeah, there was no chance for me to do it. Like, even because if you go for it, you're gonna be locked on Dragon Charm and Nashka fight. So either way, I think that I prefer what I did.
Well, there's
Yeah,
a,
I think this is a comfier route, I think,
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
there's a Dragon Charm in Earthen Peak, isn't there?
There is on the
Harvest
way
Valley.
before Earthen Peak. It's in the last poison pit,
Yeah.
just next to Chameleon.
I didn't know about it. Yeah, okay. Then the route is like going for Earthen Peak would be. I think it might be faster, but
It would be
opinion.
harder.
It might be faster. You have to do Chariot. It's the only
It would be.
thing there that's
It would be a.
kinda
It would be a
But
much
I
harder.
would have a
route.
lot of health if you still don't do the no catering thing, so it's probably fine. With some skulls, I think that fight is fine, honestly.
yeah.
But yeah, I think we are gonna end it there. We have
Yeah.
another run coming up tomorrow at 6 p.m. UTC, which will be Luth.
Yeah.
Good luck, Luth,
And-
versus Jeff.
Jeff the Big Lizard.
Yeah.
3 meters, by the way, according to Mario.
When is the match again?
It's
6 p.m. UTC.
3 o'clock your time. I'm pretty sure, Nick.
Oh,
So
It's-
2
I don't know
hours
why, but I
later
was-
than ours today.
I
Yeah.
had. Oh no, it's that's the thing. I understood that it was today, but it's tomorrow.
No, it's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
It's 11 a.m. for me,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty sure.
Unfortunately,
you're 4 hours
Luth
ahead
is
of me.
streaming now, and I have to leave after this run, so we couldn't do both on the same day. Otherwise, we would. But
Yeah. Yeah, but I think that wraps us up, right, Stennis? Unless you have anything else.
Yep. So hope all of you enjoyed. Stay tuned for next run in losers bracket, which will determine the last person to be in our top 4.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, if I beat Jeff, that means I gotta have a rematch with Nick.
Yeah. All right, guys. Take care.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
Bye, guys.
See you guys.